गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारि मुनतीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज बिहारी Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Krishna Rukmini Jaya Satyabhama Krishna Rukmini Jaya Satyabhama Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्री श्री गौर निटाय की जय श्री श्री कृष्णा रुक्मिणी सत्यभाम की जय अंदर श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय निटाय गौर प्रेमानंदे ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, Creation, chapter 7, the son of Drona punished, verse number 45. Sam Esha Bhagavan Dronaha Saesha Bhagavan Dronaha Prajarupena Vartate Prajarupena Vartate Tasya Atmanaha Ardham Patni Aste Tasyatmanordham Patni Aste Tasyatmanordham Patni Aste Na Anvagad Virasuho Krupi Nanvagad Virasuho Krupi Nanvagad Virasuho Krupi Saesha Bhagavan Dronaha Prajarupena Vartate Tasyatmano Ardham Patni Aste Nanvagad Virasu Krupi
Saesa Bhagavan Dronaha Prajarupena Vartate Tashyatmano
Tasyatmanovaradam patniyaste
Nana Vahat Virashu Kripi
Nanavagad virasuh kripi Saesha Bhagavan Dronaha Prajarupena vartate Tasyatmanovaradam patniyaste Nanavagad virasuh kripi
Manvaga Virashu Kripi Saesha Bhagavan Dronaha Praja Rupena Vartate Tasyatmano Rudam Patni Ashte Nan Vagad Virashu Kripi
Saesha Bhagavan Dronaha Prajarupena Vartate Tasyatmanorudam Patnaste Nanvagad Virasi Krupi.
Word to word meaning. Saha He Yeshaha certainly Bhagavan Lord Dronaha Dronacharya Prajarupena in the form of his son Ashwadhama Vartate is existing Tasya his Atmanaha of the body Ardham half Patni wife Aste living Na not Anvagad undertook Virasuho having the son present Krupi the sister of Krupacharya. Translation purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation I'll read myself. He, Dronacharya, is certainly still existing being represented by his son, his wife Krupi did not undergo a sati with him because she had a son. Kindly repeat. He, Dronacharya, is certainly still existing, being represented by his son. His wife Krupi did not undergo a sati with him because she had a son. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The wife of Dronacharya, Krupi, is the sister of Krupacharya, a devoted wife who is, according to revealed scripture, the better half of her husband, is justified in embracing voluntary death along with her husband if she is without issue. But in case of the wife of Dronacharya, she did not undergo such a trial because she had her son, the representative of her husband. A widow is a widow only in name, if there is a son of her husband existing. So in either case, Ashwatthama was the representative of Dronacharya. Therefore, killing Ashwatthama would be like killing Dronacharya. That was the argument of Draupadi against the killing of Ashwatthama. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Namaha. Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Miniti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Shashunyavadi Pachatadeshatarini Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gauravakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, in today's verse and the previous 3 to 4 verses, in these verses, Sutta Goswami explaining the arguments put forward by Draupadi why we should not kill the son of our teacher Ashwatthama. So we all know at the end of the war, the Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, performed very heinous act. He killed the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi against the war etiquettes. So, in retaliation to this act, Arjuna and his friend Krishna caught him, bound him with ropes, and brought him before Draupadi for punishment. So, as soon as Ashwatthama brought before Draupadi, like how animals, tie with ropes, hands and legs and head. Bhima and other Pandavas wanted him killed immediately. Draupadi, being a soft-hearted woman, above that, she was a great devotee of Krishna. And she put forward so many arguments trying to convince Pandavas who should not kill him. Some of the arguments she says that is a Brahmana, son of Brahmana, is not deserved to be killed. Of course, even though he is no more Brahmana because he has lost all his Brahmanical qualities. Another thing she says, even if you kill out of revenge the Ashwatthama, our sons would not bring back Cannot get back our dead sons. What is the point in killing him? Third reason she says, I know the pain of losing the children. I have lost my children. So I am feeling intense pain, grief. Do you want to give the same pain to the wife of our Guru by killing her son? See, being a woman, she understands the grief of the other woman. Fourth argument, she says, our Guru still living in the form of his son. Therefore, we should not kill him, even though he has done some sin. Another reason she says, we should not repay to Guru with cruelty. We should remember our relationship with our family Guru Dronacharya. Because by his mercy, you become an expert fighter in throwing arrows and bows. So you cannot be cruel to the Guru family. So that's how she has exhibited the highest respect to the Guru family and Guru family members, particularly to Ashwadhama. So Prabhupada says, so one should learn how to respect a Guru from the life of Draupadi. So, particularly in Vedic culture, so Brahmanas are given highest honor, highest respect. Even Lord Krishna set a standard. You see, you can see from your side here how Krishna is honoring Sudama Vipra Brahmana. Because the Brahmanas are considered as the head of the society, brain of the society. They are the one who guide rest of the society. Therefore, Brahmanas very much need for the society. Without Brahmanas, what happens to society? Society, no more human society. It becomes animal society. It becomes a hell to live. Without Brahmanas, there is no question of peace and prosperity in the society. Also we see Krishna called Brahmanya Deva, Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmanitaya Cha. Krishna is the Lord of the Brahmanas, is the protector of the Brahmanas and cows. Without them, there cannot be any dharma in the human society. Even Srila Prabhupada says, in the introductory portion of Bhagavad Gita, he says, the purpose of this ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada's ISKCON organization is to create ideal class Brahmanas, first class Brahmanas, who can guide the rest of the society. See? Prabhupada felt it is the essence, it is urgency, the need of creating the Brahmanas. Therefore, he started this Sri Krishna Rukmini Satyabhama Kejai. Therefore, he has created this organization. But unfortunately, Kali Yuga, Kalo Sudra Sambhava, Kali Yuga, everyone is born as a Sudra. Janmana Jayate Sudra. By birth, everyone is Sudra. Samskarat Bhaved Vijaha. By samskara, one becomes twice born. Where is samskaras? Practically, samskaras no more exist in the human society now. We are living in Kali Yuga. There are 10 to 16 samskaras supposed to perform one to become a Brahmana. Starting from Garbhadana samskara. If mother, father wanted to get a Brahmana son, before conception, they should observe Garbhadana samskara to invite a good soul into the womb of a mother. During pregnancy, at the late pregnancy, there are another two samskaras. Child born, jata samskara, jata karma samskara. Again, nama samskara, giving name giving ceremony, samskara. Annaprasana samskara. And Upanayana samskara, head saving samskara. So many samskaras are there. Vivaha samskara. So many samskaras are there. First of all, Brahmanas are not there to conduct samskaras, purificatory rituals. There is people to accept the samskaras. Veda pated vipra. Like by samskara, one become twice born. By studying the Vedas, one become vipra, a learned. Somebody become learned doesn't mean that he is a Brahmana, a scholarly person. Brahmajanat iti Brahmana. See the stages. First, one should observe the samskaras to become a qualified student, to become a dvija, to become a bona fide student. Then he has to Veda Pate, he has to study, he has become learned. Then he become a Vipra. That is not sufficient to become Brahmana. He has to realize Brahman. To realize Brahman. To realize Brahman, it is not easy task. Even Brahma Samhita says, Vedesh durlabham adurlabham atma bhakto. Krishna cannot be accessed even through the Vedas. Inaccessible unless somebody become a devotee. To become Brahmana, it's not that if you take a birth in a Brahmana family, you become Brahmana. No. Bhagavad Gita demands 9 qualities you have to cultivate. Shamo, Dhamas, Tapas, Kshantir, Arjavam, Shaucham, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikyam, Brahma, Karmas, Bhabavaja. All these 9 qualities one should cultivate. Shamaha. Shamaha means should control the mind. Should not become slaves to the mind. Because mind always become victim to lust, anger, greed, envious, jealous. Unless he has to control the mind. Damaha, he has to control the sense by engaging in practicing devotional service. And he has to maintain shaucham, purity, cleanliness, by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, by practicing other regulative principles. Kshantir, he has to practice tolerance. Material world, always there will be inconveniences. But one should learn to practice tolerance. And Arjavam should be very simple, very honest, straightforward. And Jnanam, he has to learn from Guru. He should be educated, he should be learned. He should understand what is his identity. He should understand, I am not this body. I am not this gross body. I am not this subtle body. I am beyond this gross and subtle bodies. I am a spirit soul. I am an eternal person. I do not have a death. Death is meant for this body. I am a part and parcel of Krishna. I am a loving servant of Krishna. I belong to Krishna. I belong to spiritual world. Unfortunately, I was put into this material body. So this understanding required, Jnanam required, Atma Vidya required. But where is Atma Vidya nowadays? Hundreds, thousands of universities are there, institutes are there. What for? To create Sudras, Karmis, worker class, business class. See, IITs, IIM, MIT, so many top class institutes are there. What is the result? To become a nice worker in Amazon, what is that Google company? See, a professional Sudras. Is it not? But where is the institute? Where is the institute dedicated to give Atma Vidya, education of the soul? No institute. Prabhupada always points out this. Therefore, Prabhupada started this organization to enlighten people with Atma Vidya so that they become Brahmanas. So, not only simply understanding, reading Bhagavad Gita, and understanding I am not a body, I am a spirit soul, theoretical knowledge will not take you further. So, you have to realize that knowledge. Realization happens only by service, by rendering service. Divya Jnan Hruday Prakashito. When somebody serves Guru seriously, sincerely, and whatever little he read, immediately feel, realize that. So, astikyam, one should have a strong faith in the scriptural injunctions. You should have a strong faith in the words of Guru and instruction. If somebody have a strong faith in the instructions of Guru, that instructions awake our original memory of Krishna. Somebody become devotee of Guru and Krishna. All these 9 qualities, naturally it develops, manifest. One may not go to very ritualistic things, Garbhadana samskara, all this, Nama samskara, Jataka karma samskara. All these things practically not possible in Kali Yuga. Then where is the hope for Brahmanas to create in Kali Yuga? Shastra saying practically no Brahmanas in Kali Yuga, but Prabhupada creating Brahmanas. Then what samskara Prabhupada following? Prabhupada brought a transcendental samskara to create a Brahmanas. What is the transcendental samskara he brought? Simply chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulative principles, take Harinama Diksha from Guru and take Brahmana Diksha from Guru, you can become a Brahmana. So, following samskaras which are mentioned in the Vedas to become Brahmana is no more possible in this Kali Yuga. See, very divine technique Prabhupada has introduced. Parampara Acharyas have introduced. It's not easy to become Brahmanas, are very rare. Shastra Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Koti karmi madhye eka jnana sreshta. So, Koti karmi madhye means after many millions of karmis, one becomes a learned Brahmana. See, very difficult to find the real Brahmanas. Koti jnani madhye durlabha eka Krishna bhakta. After many millions of self-realized liberated Brahmanas, durlabha eka Krishna bhakta, one becomes a Vaishnava, devotee of Vishnu, Krishna. See? Things will not stop there. Vaishnavanam sahasrebhyo ekanti eka vishishyato. Out of thousands of Vaishnavas, one become pure devotee. See, imagine. Not that Prabhupada became pure devotee. Don't apply this principle to Prabhupada. Prabhupada by birth is a pure devotee. They are Nitya Siddhas. They descend to make the others pure, conditioned souls pure devotees. Pure devotees very rare to see on the earth planet, not only earth planet, in the entire universe. To come in contact with such a pure devotee, how fortunate. Therefore Shastra says, Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. The conditioned souls searching for happiness. They are wandering from one body to another body, traveling from one planet to another planet, not getting clue for happiness, wandering in the cycle of repeated birth and death, clueless, suffering. And some fortunate souls, conditioned soul, Kona Bhagyavan Jiva, they get association of a pure devotees. See? Guru Krishna Prasade Paya. How fortunate to get association of a pure devotee. Such kind of fortunate souls get initiated with bhakti. Otherwise, no hope at all. No hope at all. So when you come in touch with such a great Acharya, pure devotee, how seriously we should take his association. How seriously we should follow. The same lifetime, we should perfect our spiritual life and go back to Krishna. That is the perfection of human life. If we do not take seriously, if we disobey the instructions of Guru, if we do offense to the Guru and sadhus, then no hope at all. Very careful not to disobedient, taking Guru instructions very light. No. You can see from the, life of Indra. Srila Prabhupada narrates a wonderful story. Lord Indra becoming hawk. One should be very careful. Lord Indra is not ordinary person, exalted person. Being a king of heavenly planets, he puffed up, he became very proud of his opulence. Once, his guru Brihaspati came to assembly. Generally when sadhu comes, when devotees comes, particularly when guru comes, immediately we get up and receive him, offer obeisance to him. But Indra did not get up, did not looked at Guru, as if some new person came. He offended his Guru. Sometimes out of familiarity, we stop respecting sadhus and gurus. Very dangerous it is. I am maintaining my Guru financially. So subtly offended. Immediately, if somebody offends Guru, immediately Maya captures them. By the influence of Maya, by the force of Maya's energy, he has forced to lose his spiritual position as a king of heaven. He took birth, not a human being, as a hog, pig, in the earth planet. So, this Indra in the form of pig, he had a nice wife. He has a dozens of pig children's offspring. He leading joyful life, eating nicely stole, living in a filthy place, playing with his pig children's. Devatas got bewildered there, no king. So many things we have to manage. Without king, not easy to rule the kingdom. And Brahma felt the urgency of bringing Indra back to heaven. Devatas along with Brahma descended to earth planet and requested Indra he was in the form of pig. Dear Indra, please come back. We came to take you back. No. But Indra refused to go back to heaven. No, I am living very happily here. I have my very attractive wife. She keeps me happy always. And also I have a dozen of children. I have to take care of them. I am getting sufficient stool in this place to eat. No, I don't want to return. See the power of Krishna's Maya. Daivi hi esha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya. How powerful. If we play with Krishna's energy, then this is called Avaranatmika Shakti of Krishna. Maya has two energy, covering potency, Avaranatmika Shakti. It covers our memory, our knowledge, our identity. See, we're all living very happily. We forgot that we are children of Krishna. We forget of Krishna. We forgot our position. Actually, we're all Krishna children, but we don't feel that. We're very living with happily with wife, children. We're doing some nice job. Once in Sunday, we come to temple and go. Is it not? Everyone is living happily in the ignorance is bliss. So, see, the Avaranatmika Shakti covered Indra's memory. He forgot his identity as Indra. He forgot he's a servant of Vishnu. Everything he forgot. He is thinking, I am a pig. I have to take care of my pig wife. I have to take care of my children. Like that we are also thinking. Brahma tried to convince him so many ways. Nothing is working. See, as long as one is under the Avaranatmika Shakti, nothing will appeal to him. Whatever you may talk, entire Bhagavad Gita, he will not understand. Brahma took some water from Kamandalu, sprinkled some water on him. He has killed the pig wife and pig children. And he put some sanctified water on his pig body. Then immediately remembered that cover as the Avidya Shakti has taken from him. Oh, you remember why I'm Indra, why I'm in pig body? Immediately came. Sometimes whatever we tell outside people, you're not body, so nothing will work out. We give some Charanamrita, we give some Prasadam, slowly we'll realize. Because this covering is so strong. Finally, see, even personalities, exalted personalities like Indra has forgot his identity. What to speak of ordinary souls, conditions of like us. That is the consequence of disrespecting, disobeying Guru, offending Guru. One may fall down from such as an exalted position. So therefore, one should be very, very careful not to offend the Gurus. And here we can see from this pastime how Draupadi, even though Brahmana fall down, still we should not disrespect him. This was very much prevailed in the Vedic culture. We all know from the life of Bilvamangala Thakura, around in the 8th or 9th century. So Bilvamangala Thakura appeared in a rich Brahmana family. So he was a very nice Brahmana. So unfortunately, because of bad association, he addicted to a prostitute. He got very much attached to a prostitute. So much attached that. So one day, of course, his father passed away. He conducting, the funeral rites. Son's responsibility to conduct. And it was late evening. But it was a time for him every day to go to prostitute to meet Chintamani. He's asking Brahmanas who are conducting that rituals, finish it quickly finish, I have to go. The mind is absorbed. Sanjayate kamaha. Mind is fully absorbed in the thoughts of meeting Chintamani, prostitute. Was not able to focus on these rituals happening. That day another thing is heavy rain, storm, thundering, like a cyclone. Cyclone, nobody will come outside of the home. Somehow Bilomangala Thakura quickly finished the rites in the middle. He left the place, started rushing towards the house of Chintamani. The river flowing, he could not cross, but still somehow he managed to cross. It was almost dark. Chintamani thought, no chance that today Bilomangalara can come to my house. She closed the gate, doors. She was taking rest up. She was around to go to rest. Bilomangala came and the compound wall is door closed. So he jumped over a compound wall. How you know? By holding snake, cobra, tile. Suddenly jumped. When he saw hissing sound, he understand it is a snake. But by the time he jumped other side, that is different. And he knocked the door. Chintamani opened the door. She surprised. How come you came? Situation is so bad outside. And she said, Bilomangala, you so much attached to this skin body. Even if you develop 1% attachment for Krishna, you go back to Krishna, you become perfect in your life. See? Those days even prostitutes have some God consciousness, not like modern prostitutes. And that instruction of prostitute striked Bilomangala. So from that house, immediately he started going to Vrindavan. He did not go home. He decided to go Vrindavan and practice bhakti, Krishna consciousness. While he was going on the way, because mind is habituated, so bad practices. Suddenly, while he was going, he saw one attractive woman. Again, his past bad habits surfaced him. He started following that woman. That woman is from the mercantile family, proper Gruhasthas, Vaishyas. He went to home. He told her husband, one Brahmana sadhu is following me, he is after me. Bilomangala are waiting outside of the house. Then her husband said, oh, he's a Brahmana. He's our guest. Should satisfy him. Take him inside. See? When there is a fall down. How? Because those days, Grosthas very much respect the Brahmanas. Because Brahmanas are very much part of the Grosthas life. And after some time, this Bilomangala came to his senses. What I am doing? Suppose sometimes you stop chanting. You understand, hey, what I am doing nonsense. Suddenly one day you come to temple again, start chanting. This Bilomangala came to his senses. He asked, dear mother, please forgive me for my attitude. Don't mind. Can you give me your hairpin? She did not realize what for she is asking. She gave hairpin. He thought, these eyes are my enemies. These eyes are always getting attracted to the womanly beauty. He pierced his two eyes with hairpin. Voluntarily became blind. See, the courageous act. Ordinary persons cannot do that. Then in a crying, thinking of Krishna, started walking, heading towards Vrindavan. Of course, we all know later, Krishna moved by his devotion. and he came as a small boy, guided him to Vrindavan. Krishna maintained him. He took care of his Yogakshema. He would bring milk to him. Bilu Mangala wrote a wonderful book, Krishna Karnamurta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended this book to study all his followers. So that's how even Brahmanas, momentarily they fall down, but should not disrespect him, but should not kill them. That's what the Draupadi, trying to convince all the Pandavas, particularly Bhima and Arjuna, who are ready to kill Ashwadhama. So therefore, from this, we can understand that after getting opportunity to associate with Srila Prabhupada, so we should take up very seriously, practice Krishna consciousness very seriously, and in the same life, we can become a perfect Brahmana, we can become a perfect devotee, and we can go back to Krishna. So we'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.